Hi, welcome back to TALOS Vehicles. As promised last week, I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown on what we're doing with the GTD 40. Now, first of all, I'm sure you'll notice there's no SL behind it. Now, we had a bit of a meeting and we're trying to decide what we're going to do with it. In and ahhing. We've got plenty of other things on the way, more exciting than that, so we decided that we'd shelve that project. So that's gone to a new home. Don't know what they're going to do with it, but hopefully it'll be exciting. But as promised, a bit of a rundown on the GT40. So this one was made by GT Developments, who used to make continuations of the Lola T70s actually. And Ford commissioned GTD to make I think there's 6 or 8 of these, and these were the first ones ever made, and these were made for the North American market, where they were sent to all their best Ford dealers, and they had them in the showrooms. Now, I think the general idea was to make it look nice on the outside, but I don't think they were too bothered about what was actually going on underneath to a certain extent, because it was a bit rough. And you can see from here, that's sort of the level of what it was. Everything was just a bit rough, like wasn't spray, nothing was really spray painted. It was all done with brushes and foam and all sorts. It was horrible. So anyway, we stripped it all down, started again. We didn't want to go too mad, and we still don't want to go too mad, but we want it to be a nice thing and want it to work. So we've remanufactured quite a lot of parts. We've got our own fab shop here. So it wasn't hard, but it needed doing, really. Obviously we've got off-the-shelf brake kits. You know, we've re-engineered hubs, re-engineered anti-roll bars, etc. We've gone from a cable linkage to an actual solid linkage on the Renault gearbox. And then inside a bit more fabrication once again. Move the steering column, move the pedals. Making it a little bit more usable, but to be honest, it's tight in there. It's not going to be anything I'm going to take around Europe, put it this way. Front end, we've just been messing around with manufacturing the new hinge system. Once again, we haven't massively redeveloped it. We've just remade everything a bit smarter, and most of this is remanufactured. Just solely so it looks better. Like I say, it's not going to be a racing car. If you crash this, you'd be dead, let's face it. We've got the full interior. We've had a full interior done. We've gone for the Alcantara with a silver stitching. We've still got to do the headlining and the floor, but we need to do some paint first, so yeah, we'll wait for that. Now these are cool. These new stacks dials, or gauges. Now, we've got them on the T70, and you can have them glow in any colour you want. So they can all be green, and then they can go red if something's wrong, which we have on that, and it's really cool. Apart from when the oil pressure, when you're going around a corner on the T70, it keeps flashing red. So when you first go out in that, you panic and think you're about to blow up, but you didn't. Until we actually did blow up. That's a different tale to get all together. So that's where we are with the GTD 40. Hopefully we'll get plenty done this week, I say hopefully. So you can, we'll give you a video next week of what's gone on in the meantime. There are quite a few other videos we are working on, really exciting videos. So like, subscribe, do all the things that you're meant to do, and I'll see you next time.